Hi, we are the team and we are going to talk about dissociative identity disorder or DID. The origin is for in first place the definition is a dissociative identity disorder is the existence of two or more personalities or identities repeatedly assume control over the behavior of the person concerned. This is one of the most controversial psychiatric diagnoses. The best known example of the dissociative identity disorder is the transformation of Dr. Jekyll in Mr. Hyde. And the term dissociative means breaking or break. The dissociation is a process in which part of person is separated from the rest lived experience when the fear causes excessive pain or sadness. Now my classmate Carlos going to talk about the causes of the disorder.
Well, I am Carlos and I tell you about the causes. Well, the DID is caused by biological and environment factors. This disorder don't appear in adulthood, but its beginnings in childhood. The change of the personalities is about depend of the weather of depend of the environment with the cause. The cause responsibility of dissociative identity disorder or multiple personality disorder cause the formation of partial identities. Partial system develops personality that has ideas. People with the DID are born with a capacity of dissociative, that is, can separate their own memories, their perception, and identities. Usually, this kind of people suffer on childhood by sexual abuse disorder, or suffer the remember or fly their fears, and they have severe headache or panic. People confuse of the bipolarity and dissociative identity disorder, but it isn't the same. If you have bipolarity, you only have two personalities, and if you have dissociative identity disorder, you have more two personalities. Now, my concurrent say the effect and comforter.
Okay, about the effects in this kind of people. The most of people suffer symptoms of depression, phobias, panic, and also post-traumatic stress. Okay, they frequently they are in many tries of suicide. Okay. The change of personalities and lack of conscience of behavior with the other personalities often make a chaotic life for these kind of people, because the personalities often interact with each other. The person said he is hearing some voices inside the head, and because there are the voices of the personalities. Some of the characteristic signals. There are different symptoms that happen at different times. It refers to one of the personalities in a moment of the day feels sad, but when the person changes of personality feels bored and something different. And there are intense headache and physical symptoms that there are many different, and also there is amnesia.
Some other characteristics about this dissociative identity disorder is that when you are in a specific time, when you are in a specific time of feelings, you can change that feelings with the weather, with some people talking to you, with the people and the people you care. So often you are with a specific group of people, and they are talking about the things you did when you were in trance. That are the things that you cannot remember. I mean, if you are a DID patient, you often don't remember the things that you do. That means you can find some letters, or you can find some things that you didn't do, that you didn't remember did. So they often refer to himself like we or he or she, because they don't have that expression about the people they actually do. So they often don't remember the things they did in the first 10 years of their lives, in the childhood. So
Well, the treatment. This condition doesn't have cure, so it needs psychotherapy. And the psychotherapy tries to reduce the effects, the specific symptoms, but it doesn't have effects about the transform. The the principal objective that the therapist has to treat the symptom, to treat the condition, is try to make her patient friends, because it's important that the therapist doesn't mention the topic too soon, because the patient could get afraid of his objectives. Well, this kind of treatment, it's a simple treatment, because as it doesn't have cure, it needs a specific treatment. Getting as a result a unique personality, getting strong to do activities and achievements to any moment of his or her life. So that's all that I can say about the treatment. Thank you very much, and see you next time.
¿Son de Celex ustedes?
Sí, sí, nada más que